Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Venus. Last episode I got a lot of bits and pieces done. I'm really happy with the way this run is going right now, and I think I'm ready to start forging forward on my greenhouse. So getting the greenhouse all up and running. I'm going to be running some gas captures this episode. Um, yep. What am I doing? And trying to collect up as much CO2 as I can. Of course, my greenhouse is going to be converting that CO2 into O2. So I got my greenhouse battery up and running. My X is getting cooled, which I'm really happy about. Do I have more X in this pipe? Oh, I'm just running it straight in here at the moment. All X I collect is going in here. I really want like 20,000 moles in here. So I'm actually just leaving that volume pump on all the time. And that's probably why this battery is struggling a little bit. I might need to up my power array. I want another line of windmills. Uh, to worry about my future power needs, I'm probably going to have to get that windmill array upgraded. More windmills. And that's how I'm going to start this episode off. In terms of little jobs that I can do, I want to set up a whole line of lockers along here so I can like better organize all my stuff. But oops, there's silicon in there. Where's my steel? There's no steel there. There's steel here. My steel is getting low. Strangely enough, I've made what? How much of it have I made so far? 2 lots of 1,000 so far? Oh no, just the 1 lot of 1,000. I've only done one job. I got my weather station right there telling me that it's all clear. I could go out mining if I wanted to. Okay, so steel frames. That's what I want. And I want a ton of these. Frames. Steel frames. And so while they're producing, I'm going to start vacuum sealing, not vacuum, I'm going to start sealing the floors of what will be my greenhouse. So these need to be airtight. I also need to change my battery out. I might just recharge it, to be honest. I want a large battery in here. I should make another battery cell. So let's just get this charged really quick. Can have a look at my frames while I'm at it. Need a lot of these. I need like, what is it? Like 11 or something down that line on its own. Plus I want to stick more probably at the back there. Another 5, yeah, so like 16 or so. This is charged already. Fantastic. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Great. Now I can go back to welding.
Waste tank. Caution.
Yeah, I'm okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna airtight these. Just get all these airtighted. I'll rip through this welder battery so quick. I need another large battery cell just for the welder alone. That'll do for now. In my tool belt you go. 3, that's 14. Large battery cell requires steel and all this stuff in here. 15, 16. That'll do for now. That'll do. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just fed up with my welder dying on me all the time. So I'm going to make one more large battery cell. Let's go cell. That what? Alright, I mistyped. Large battery cell. Oh, steel. Where's my steel? Oh, it's in here. I haven't pulled it out yet. Yeah. Okay, silicon. Yeah, we'll just chuck everything in this machine and I'll spread it around later. So, yeah, my steel is down to 261. And I have a whole pile of kit walls I want to make. In fact, I'm going to produce those. I shouldn't have moved my plastic out. Oh, getting dark. I'm going to start just creating kit walls while I'm welding, while I'm putting my power array together. I know I wanted to move everything. Sorry, my brain's gone fuzzy. I wanted to move everything here because I want more wind turbines. There we go. How many of these?
Waste tank.
Okay.
Critical.
Oh gosh.
Temperature high.
Gold is my issue there. I'm going to run out of gold. I just smelted a ton of it, and I'm going to be out already. Yeah, let's just. I'm out of iron. I'm out of iron. Okay, first things first. Let's just do one thing at a time. Welder. You are now large battery welder, and you're just a little spare floating around. I'm going to have to make a battery charger soon. Not because I'm going to charge batteries with it, because I just want it to be a battery holder, just a location. So, yeah, I'm going to run out of iron first. I can only do 3 of these, so I might as well get these started. Let's get some iron. 34. It's not going to be enough. Let's do 84. Let's run it through the furnace first. Just get a little bit of gas in there. Process these things. Just get these ore, get the gases out of those ores first, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to go gold mining. That beacon's going to come in handy, and the weather station's going to come in handy as well. So this is producing iron. It won't take very long. Whilst I'm waiting for that arc furnace, I'm going to move my silicon and my steel in here, assuming this wind turbine one day pops out. Okay, so silicon, steel, get in there. Start producing kit walls. I can't remember if I had any floating around. Kit walls. It doesn't matter if I produce too many, honestly. And you guys can go back in here again. Kit walls actually take a while to produce. So it gives me a bit of freedom. Oh god. Okay, we'll grab that. This should hopefully be done by now. It is. Good work, Mr. Arc Furnace. You are delightful. And why do these things always want to pop in there? I could just put chutes down and make these come out in a more convenient location, honestly. I probably should do that. Who has the time? Windmills, let's make more of these. So I can make 4 more, then I'm out of gold. It's not enough. I know, then I'm out of iron. I'm gonna run out of copper before I run out of gold. How am I out of copper? I'm always mining copper. I'm always smelting it. Did I leave some sitting in one of these machines? Okay, I need to go mining. Definitely. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm going to. Okay, so while these are producing stuff, I'm going to just start slapping them out. So if you remember, I've got them all ready to plonk down. It's all good. All the cabling's in place. Fantastic. This is producing windmills at the moment. About to run out of iron, but this, if I can get it in time. No, yeah, there we go. Kit walls, keep going. How's this looking? Yeah, I'm gonna run out of copper. 2 more and I'm out of copper. 1 more and I'm out of copper. But yeah, just get the power array upgrade. These windmills are fantastic. Just check my weather station. All good, all good. And that's it. I'm out of copper. I can't produce any more windmills. You just keep producing walls. Because when I put the greenhouse down, I'm going to make it out of glass. I love having glass greenhouses. I love to be able to look in them from the outside or from the top and see all the lush green plants. Feels good. Feels good. So, yeah, this is not nearly enough. 26, it's not even going to cover the roof. But I'm about to go off and do things, so I don't want to be... I don't want to have these just churning out endlessly. I also wanted to look at my plastic situation, because plastic and glass. So I got plenty of glass. The plastic is the thing I need to work on. I also have a lot more work to do here. I haven't airtight all these. I want to drill away all this stuff. Let's just get all this dirt out of the way right now, and also have a quick check underneath inside the frames in case there's like a huge gold deposit there that I don't know about. I could be trapping in, missing out on really quick and easy gold. Yeah, there is iron in here. There's an iron deposit in amongst all this. So I like to get these resources out of here. So yeah, I need to empty my waste tanks and top up my O2 before I go mining. And turn the beacon on. Must remember to turn the beacon on. And just pick up some more copper, some more gold. I've mined nearly all the gold that was close to me. All the close by gold is nearly entirely gone now, so I'm gonna have to travel further and further away. There's some coal under here. I don't know, maybe later on I'll make a basement to my base, so I'll go underneath these frames and set up something under there, who knows what. Oh yeah, honestly, that'll do. I've cleared these frames out enough. Picked up a little bit of coal and a little bit of iron. I know if I keep digging down there, I'll probably find more coal. So I got to remember there's stuff underneath my base. Just get rid of these floating bits of dirt, and I might expose. I'm not going to mine it up, but actually expose this iron so I know it's here. So that's good enough for now. That's fantastic. Not going mining yet. Got to empty waste tanks, top up H2, top up oxygen tank. Just get all that stuff done. So I'm just gonna, slowly getting ready for my next steel. I'm gonna just slowly add to that over time. This was left on.
Waste tank critical.
Yeah.
Temperature.
I'm gonna turn this on now because I will forget. Weather station, green light means I'm all clear. What gases do I have in here at the moment? I've got super cool everything. And what gases do I have in there? Virtually nothing. Okay, there's no real issue at the moment. I'm going to just put this in. This will heat it up a bit. Oh, God, I have to drink already? I just drunk the end of the last episode. Let's get this to NA. Let's get this one in. It'll heat it up even more. Once this is down to 0, I'm going to just quickly empty this one. That will just take a few seconds. Or not. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Fantastic. That's not needed. That should be switched off. This needs to be reconnected. Honestly, I'm just going to put up with the bug for now. Because it's just too much of a hassle. Taking pipes out, putting pipes in. I'm just gonna have to live with it. 2.7 degrees, but this is 32.7 degrees. Well, let's buff that up. Buff it, yeah. And then we're going to switch it out for this one. My suit temperature in the bottom over on the right hand side here is getting mighty hot. Little too hot for my liking. Because I'm breathing 30 degree, even though my tank is 2.7 degrees. The stuff trapped in this pipe was 30 degrees. It's cooling down significantly now because the 2.7 degree temperature is mixing with it. It's still too hot for my liking. I got to fill my water up. Why did my water go down so fast? I got water in here, right? Yep. I don't need this open anymore. I'm just waiting for this to get to 8 megapascals, and then I will top up my water and then head off. Okay, good. I'll also top my battery up using this one. Actually, this one's currently powering my beacon. I'm going to use this one. Beacons use a lot of power. Heck of a lot. So we're just going in here right now. Wish I'd grabbed more radiators before I came in here, but okay, it doesn't matter. Light off. Perfectly synchronized. That was good. No trace gases. Fantastic. Okay, let's just top up my water so I'm not making a horrible panting sound the entire time. Fantastic. Let's switch out this one with that one. I'll charge it later next time I'm doing stuff in here. Let's get some pressure into this room. Okay, good. Going good. Going well. I'm going to shut that valve before I end, and I'm going to turn my gas capture on. Let's hope my base doesn't blow up while I'm whoosh. So I'm just going to shut this so that this is completely empty. Well, not completely. The bug is still there. And I'm just going to hit this active vent. At the moment, it is... What is it doing? It's not putting in. There we go. And there we go. As you can see, gases are flooding into here, ready to be chilled. So I might blow up these pipes if I'm not careful. There's a lot of capacity in them. But yeah, I can't spend too far away. I really shouldn't be doing this. This is dangerous because if I get sidetracked and forget that that's on, oops, well, I'm stuck. Oh, if you jetpack right next to an active vent pulling in like that, what's gonna happen? Well, what's going to happen is you kind of just get stuck there because you're floating and it's just sucking you in. I'm just going to have another closer look at this and just look at the rate at which it's going up. I don't want that pressure to get past like 40 megapascals. It's interesting that the temperature is so cold already. It's being chilled as it goes in. And yeah, so set outwards means pushing out. It's currently pulling in. Fantastic. Time to go. Time to go. What? God, the suction on that is huge. Okay, gold and copper. They're the things. I know I got huge copper resources here, but I have to search for gold. So I'd rather mine copper that's near gold far away. That's silver. Where was that when I was looking for it before? What is this? That's copper. Gold. Let's look for some gold. I'm not far from base. I don't have to pay attention to my base. I can actually find it using my tablet. I'm going to demonstrate that in a short while. Well, honestly, I can demonstrate it right now. So what you do is you put your tracker inside here instead of the Atmos analyzer. And now when you first turn it on, it's showing the distance to you, which is obviously 0. I am me, so yeah. But if I use my mouse wheel, I can scroll and look at all the different beacons. So there's only one beacon of me, and it says beacon 120 meters, 20 meters, and it's got an arrow pointing straight there. So at the moment, I'm pointing directly away from my beacon. I can just get the arrow right, and then I know which direction to go into and how far away I am. So it's really, really useful, particularly if you're going to spend long distances away from base. The downside is the beacon pulls a lot of power. It draws a ton. I think it's like 100 watts. I think it's more than 100. I think it was 200 watts. I don't know. I haven't looked it up in ages. I just know that it drains your batteries like crazy. That's why I wanted to sort of just upgrade my power supply. Also, I got a lot of volume pumps working at the moment in my atmospherics area, and I need that battery topped up. Once my greenhouse battery maxes, I'll be getting a lot more power in those other two batteries. So the greenhouse battery, that was just preparation. I just want to have a maximum battery ready to go. Cooling eats up a lot of power, and honestly, before I have a proper cooling system going in my greenhouse, I'm going to want to upgrade my power array even more. Even maybe another 2 more rows of wind turbines. Or I could do solar. I just don't like having to repair them. I don't need this iron. I don't know why I'm mining it. Well, it is intermingled with the gold, so I'll probably suck up some by accident anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just I went through that gold and that copper so quickly, and if I want to chuck down another 30 wind turbines, and it's 10 per turbine, I mean it's 5 gold and 10 copper. So I need 300 gold and 300 copper and 100 gold if I want to make another 30 wind turbines. Wait. No, it's more than that. What am I thinking? It's 150 gold and 300 copper. So 3 stacks of gold and 6 stacks of copper is what I need if I want to make like this awesome array of wind turbines, a giant wind farm as such.
Waste tank critical.
Yeah.
Temperature high.
I mean, solar
Temperature
panels
critical.
are really expensive
Temperature
as well.
high.
Solar panels draw a lot more power though, so you get a lot more power for the amount of resources you put into them. The downside is it costs steel. So I'd have to do another steel run if I wanted to put like a big solar array up. And then I have to set up the tracking, the sun tracking. The sun goes almost directly overhead. It might actually even be directly overhead. I'm not sure if there's much of a solar angle, if there is any solar angle at all. So the logic required to get the solar panels to track the sun will not be too crazy. It's not actually a huge deal to get some tracking directly overhead going. Um, okay, so there's more gold there. 150 got 3 stacks of gold and 6 stacks of copper. Is that just a single piece on its own? A single guy? All on his own? You got no friends? Oh, whoops, I don't want that uranium. I don't actually think there's any use at all in the game for uranium at the moment. Nuclear batteries, despite their name, actually don't use any nuclear materials. Maybe the developers are going to change that. Maybe they have uranium in mind later on for the nuclear batteries. I'm not sure what they're planning, what they're doing. This is still an alpha. I think it's pretty damn fantastic for an alpha game. The functionality that's already in the game is extraordinary. For a game that's still in alpha, it's just brilliant. Yeah. There are full release games that that are much worse than this, that have a lot less stuff in it, a lot less stuff to do, a lot less complex. Games get released in full, and they're nowhere near as this intricate and detailed. So yeah, really love these developers who made this game. I think they're brilliant. They're incredible. They've released an alpha game which is better than most full games. I hope they don't pull a 7 Days to Die and stay in alpha for many years. Though I hope they do actually have a full release to this game. 7 Days to Die is an amazing game. It's an incredible game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's still in alpha. But it's honestly fantastic. I might do a playthrough on that at some point. I don't think it's exciting. It's interesting to watch. Well, I mean, it's exciting and interesting, but probably a different audience will want to see that than the Stationeers audience. But yeah, it's also very time-consuming, like this game. And I'm not sure that my playstyle in 7 Days to Die is conducive to viewing. I don't think people are going to want to watch it as much, because I don't do so much. I don't do so much fighting with the zombies. I'm a builder. I like to build bases and things like that. This game, I wanted to make playthroughs because it's so complicated, but it's so amazing. I want more people to get into this game and really support it and the developers. And it's very off-putting. People start playing this game for a short while, and the switching of the tools, just something as simple as switching tools around. The interface is not friendly to new players. It's not intuitive. It takes a long time, and by watching someone play through and explain what they're doing, it really helps. And I'd like to thank all the content creators that I've been viewing to learn the game. I want to thank them, because I would never get into a game like this if I hadn't have sat down and spent a good 10 hours watching other people play and get into the game. One of the content creators I looked at first was Radaman. He does these playthroughs, and watching him play, and he's really fantastic at explaining his thoughts as he goes along. So I watched his YouTube videos to begin with, then I watched some of his streams because his YouTube videos cut out, and I thought, you know what, I think I know enough, and I picked up the game and started playing it, and yeah, found it really hard at first to get used to the controls, but once I got used to them, I've been loving it ever since. Another person who I look at a lot, or I did look at a lot, particularly for tutorials on how to do things, was Cows Are Evil. Yeah, he's a funny guy. I love that guy. I still watch his videos from time to time, just because I like the sound of his voice, and I love the way he's got like a quirky character that's really warm. You can warm to really quickly. I'm sure people watching this already know the two people I'm talking about. But if you don't, please look them up because I can't be grateful enough for them kind of, inadvertently, without them knowing, teaching me this game. Okay, so enough thanking other YouTubers. I'm gonna just get on with this. Uh, I'm slowly working towards my goal of 3 stacks of gold, 6 stacks of copper, and yeah, let's. I don't want to spend too long here. Actually, there's a ton of copper near my base. Really, the search is for gold, not for copper. So let's fly around a bit. It's nighttime, unfortunately, which makes it much harder to see the gold. So let's just fly around in random directions. Oh, up hills. I'm a bit worried to go up hills. Fly around in different directions, and hopefully stumble upon a gold node somewhere. I honestly have no idea where my base is. Well, I've hit a bit that hasn't loaded in yet, so... Oh, but there's gold right here. Fantastic. Gold and copper, there we go, the two resources I want. Beautiful. So yeah, gold and copper. I need to get that windmill array updated. As you can see, I'm not even 2/3 through my waste tanks yet. My oxygen tank's starting to get a bit low, but I got a whole nother oxygen tank ready. Things are a lot cruisier now. And if you are going to play Venus, it's kind of what you want to aim for.
Waste tank critical.
Yeah.
Temperature.
You want to aim for having
Temperature.
quite a few spare waste tanks in your inventory and a couple of oxygen tanks. And if you can, set up an atmospheric so you can get a high capacity in there. If you remember the start of this run, I was just running out of oxygen. It was just getting worse and worse and worse. With each trip to the oxygen tank, it was a shorter time before the next. And this is what makes Venus really deadly. Often the first time you play it, it's kind of like, it's just crazy. Like, yeah, you start thinking, how could this possibly be done? But there are methods, and I'm hoping I've showed one method. There are others. Like I said before, I set up my furnace. I was considering just making a primitive vacuum room out of iron, and just chilling in that, just to take the stress off, give me more time to get everything done. These bugs are scaring me like crazy. If I step through there, I die. I'm probably I'm probably going to start jetpacking in a second. I'm hoping to find more gold. I don't need the copper as such. I've got my 3 stacks of gold, so that'll cover my wind turbines, but I want more gold than that, obviously. I want a ton more radiators for the chill room. I got to remember, I have that gas capture going, and that pipe is probably gotten really, really full by now. In fact, just saying it out loud, I kind of want to rush straight back to base and just quick little poke around. Is there any more gold in here? It doesn't look like it. So quick rush back to base and turn off that gas capture or flush the system. Okay, base is this way. And you can see how convenient this is. This is really, really cool. I'm just going to follow the arrow. It's all wonderful right now. Oops. Unless I return to base and there's a blown pipe. That would not be wonderful. I've done this many times where I've left things on and then gone off and gotten sidetracked and come back to like missing pipes or half my base blown up. I wish I was videoing all that, like making an epic fail compilation where you can see all the times I've just failed miserably. Okay, I'm just going to turn this off right now just to be safe. I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of capacity left in that pipe. I want my Atmos analyzer in there. I don't want to track my pipes. I want to analyze them. And let's just see what I got to.
Hydration.
Yeah, see, I only got to 25 megapascals. I'm fine. Oh, I had that on the wrong way around. Was I just sucking stuff out? I actually hit the wrong button. Yeah, this is pushing capacity. No, it won't push any capacity out of the pipe. The reason it won't pull anything out of the pipe is because the pressure of the world is above 101 kilopascals. They'll only push as much as 101 kilopascals. They won't push any more than that. My waste tanks are getting full. I left this on. I'm not going to empty them. I'm just going to partly empty them. And basically what's happening here is the gas is being trapped in this pipe here, ready to go into this main system. So this is 284 degree, but as you can see, 25,000 moles of CO2, and that's what I want, because my greenhouse, and I think I'm actually going to start with a large greenhouse. I don't normally do it, but I am this time.
Air tank.
Oh, silly. Yeah, I can. It's not much pressure in there. Let's bump that up. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, the pressure of the atmosphere is 238, and yeah, the active vent won't push with that pressure.
Air tank. Critical.
Yeah. I was. There we go. Let's swap it out. Let's get some gold. I need lots of gold. So I should be able to just plonk this through. The pressure in there is, I bumped it up a bit so that I can just process all this at once. Just make one large gold ingot. If the temperature gets too low, I can just stick more air in there. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, it has gotten too low because it no longer says will produce ingot gold. But if I just bump this up again a bit, I'm sticking 464 degree gases in there, and there we go. It's hot enough, and it now suddenly says on the display will produce 154 grams ingot gold. Thank you. I'll add you to my collection. So there's my gold needs sorted out for now. My copper needs are still a long way off.
Waste tank. Caution.
It's okay. You can see all the streams of gas. That's gas heading into my active vent. Oh no, here, this is the difference between the outside temperature and the furnace temperature, and that causes displacement of the particles. And that's what that is. That one there, those whooshes there, that's actually my active vent pulling stuff in. Okay, okay. Sometimes when you chuck this in at the wrong time, it's a bit bugged, and it doesn't actually go in. You have to take it out and put it back in again. Okay, and if that gets a bit too cold, no big deal. I'll just chuck some more gas in there. And it did. There we go. You see, it doesn't say it will produce copper ingot. I just plonk this on. When it says writing will produce, I know it's hot enough again. I don't even have to look at the temperature. Cool. And out pops a bunch of copper. So we're getting there. Let's put that back up again. Let's chuck this into here. I do need more copper. Iron is a problem. I might have to furnace another stack of iron. I'll combine this 32 with this 6, and I'll put 38 in there. This I can't get the temperature up high enough. I have to actually stick in fuel of some sort, oxygen and hydrogen, or oxygen and volatiles. I'm just sucking the gases out of there right now. That's all I'm doing, and sticking it in the arc furnace. So how is this looking? I did want to go out and grab more copper. My water has run out. It's at 32 kilopascals. Let's just stop there.
Waste tank. Critical.
Yep, okay.
Temperature high.
So I want the temperature of this to drop to basically 20 degrees. Actually, maybe a little hotter than 20. It all comes down to what I want the temperature of my CO2 tank to be. I've only got 5,000 moles in there, and it's currently 11.9 degrees. It's not. That 11.9 won't affect the overall temperature because I'm putting so much in. 30,000 moles. Basically, whatever temperature this is what my CO2 tank will end up as. Now, CO2 is going to go into my greenhouse. 30 degrees or 32 degrees is kind of where I like to be. The big issue is I can't vacuum out my greenhouse. I'm going to have glass windows. I mean, if I stuck steel walls around it, I could make a vacuum room greenhouse and rely entirely on grow lights. But I don't want to do that. It looks ugly. It's like this vacuum room. It's just a box there. It's just it's not too pretty. What I want to do is I want to have the glass, the kit walls, but with windows. And they only have a maximum pressure of, I think, 200 kilopascals, which means if the pressure in this room drops below 38, the difference between the outside pressure, which is 238, and my greenhouse pressure, which will be 38, will be 200, and then they'll start blowing windows. So if by using windows and not walls, I have a real problem. I can't evacuate the room. I can't drop it below 38 without running the risk of. I mean, there's a little bit of a delay, but if I drop it to 30 kilopascals and leave it there, a window will blow. They start to take damage, and then they blow out. So that's my big issue. Is I'm going to leave about 50 kilopascals of pressure in here of outside atmosphere. So I hope I'm explaining this right. While I'm explaining this, I could be putting some walls up. I do want to go out mining for more copper. Kit walls. So let's actually start these walls here. I'm actually currently using this as a gap to walk through and that, but I'm not using this. So composite window, and I kind of want to build from the inside. Now, before I chuck this down, I'm going to go 4 out, I think. The only question is, where's my greenhouse door going to be? And that's a bit of an issue. This is probably going to be the walkway here, and the greenhouse entrance is going to be right here. And yeah, I'm going to have a 3x5 to begin with, so maybe just make it a 4x5. I'm not going to use those. And yeah, so let's start off by not doing the roof. Is this light a problem? No, not really. Okay, so well, I'm going to do a 4x5. Now, I don't want that to be a window because this is going to be my entrance. The thing about the actual airlock is you are creating a vacuum temporarily. So you actually want that to be walls themselves. So what are we doing here? Let's angle grind this up. Let's put down the airlock first. I know I'm dying of thirst, but just like I did before, except this one's going to be an automated airlock. It's going to be an advanced airlock. So that's what I was talking about with these cables being in the wrong spot. I honestly need to move these. I need to move these to the other side, and I want to get more frames down. So this is a bit of a messy start, but once I kind of get going, it should hopefully make a lot of sense. So this is a very big greenhouse to begin with. I'm actually thinking maybe I'll do a 4x3 instead. Have the airlock here and just chop off the wall here and then add to it with windows later. Oh, no, I need to cool it. I need these 2 walls available to me. No, it's going to be a large greenhouse. That's health low. Health 75%. So I'm making a very large greenhouse off the bat. This is not a good idea. I should warn people, start small. Don't start with a large greenhouse. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing, and because I'm controlling the temperature of my gases right now, it's going to be much easier for me to get the temperature inside the greenhouse to where I want it to be. That's the theory anyway. So I'm guessing I'm actually going to be able to pull this off. But my advice to other people setting up greenhouses, start with a small space, just like a little 2x3 or something, just something really small. I often start with a 3x4, which is probably a little bit too big, but because I kind of know what I'm doing, it's easier. If you don't know what you're doing, if you haven't set up a greenhouse on Venus before, what am I doing? Okay.
Waste tank critical.
Based on what I just did then, it looks like I don't know what I'm doing.
Temperature high.
Now, I'm going to end up using my oxygen tank, which is empty. I'm going to end up using that as a waste tank very soon because I'm waiting on my gases inside my main line to cool down, and I don't want to stick my waste gases in there. I can empty them a little bit, but eventually the pressure in that pipe is going to be too high, and they just won't empty at all. I'll stick the canister in, and nothing will happen. Stop giving me roofs. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be my starting greenhouse. I'm going to need a wall here as well, a window here. It means I have to run all the way around every time I want to hit this pipe. I kind of would like to have a walkway here. I can't though, because my wall coolers are going to be here. I mean, my wall coolers don't need to be there, to be honest. I can run the X pipes out and cool anywhere I want with them. I just find it convenient to begin with to have them in the greenhouse. But maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You know what? I've just managed to convince myself. I'm going to run the X out instead. Okay, so I'm not going to start with a gigantic room. This is going to be a walkway. It's going to have some pipes going through it and some cables, but it's going to be like a kind of a service tunnel or something. I'm probably going to extend this later, and I'm probably going to fill all that in later with greenhouse. Okay, so this is going to be my starting greenhouse. I've got a 3 by 5, which is 15. I could chop it off even more. Yeah. So later on, I'll get rid of that little service tunnel. I'm just leaving it there because it's convenient. Now, when I do the roof of the airlock, I'm going to want this to be a wall. So kit wall. There we go. I can throw plastic on those now if I want to. And the roof of this is going to be entirely windows. Yeah, I need to deal with my waste tank situation soon. Well, I don't need to. I've got that white tank in my inventory that I can use. Okay, so I'm out of walls right now. And I know I don't have enough plastic, but I'm going to get the plastic walls in place first. There we go. So that's my airlock. There's going to be a couple of composite doors there. I started with kit doors that I forgot about and ended up producing doors I didn't need to. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble finding them. They gotta be in here. I didn't chuck them in here, did I? I'm blind. I'm looking at the cupboard. I know they're in here somewhere. Kit door, come on. Generator, scrubber. Am I blind? Where are my kit doors? Oh, there, right there. I must have hovered over it like 4 times. Now I want composite doors, not glass doors. You don't want to blow out your greenhouse. Now, as you can see, this is the problem. This is why I said I needed to move all my cables. I can't put a door here because the cables are running along this line. So I need to rework this cabling first. Oh, I'm past the 40-minute. God, time flies. I haven't even done that extra load of copper I wanted to. This is honestly taking ages. I'm going to just temporarily, like partially empty some of these waste tanks. As you can see, they're emptying less and less every time. And that's because there's so much pressure in this pipe here. Yeah, there's almost 4 megapascals in there, and the tanks get up to 4 megapascals. So I can like share it out and get these down maybe. No, I just increased it. Oh God, that was bad. I might have to just mix my oxygen with all this, which is annoying because I want cold. I want this slot to be super cold. So yeah, I've got this still. I've got that. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just put some of these. Oh no, I'm going to need these for the doors. Okay. Before I leave this game and then start the next, leave this session and start the next session with horrible waste tank issues. I'm going to rework these cables really quick. Get that extra door down. And yeah, and then put an end to this episode. This actually saves me a bunch of cables. My greenhouse is not going to be using this cable line here at all. The thing is, I didn't want to put it through here because I know I'm going to be running pipes through here. I can chuck it through here though, which is not bad. Okay, so we're starting our greenhouse. Oh god, what did I just do? That's okay. Once again, I'm still spamming C rather than using the special keys. This is a bit tight here. I'm actually not happy with this greenhouse, this door being so close to this. Um, I don't want to change my plans now, but trying to fit myself through here is going to be a pain. Um, yeah, I'll figure it out later. Um,
Waste tank critical.
yeah.
Temperature 5.
Oops.
Temperature
I'm just going to
10.
max these out like
Waste
crazy.
tank caution. Temperature 5.
Okay, I know, it was right. I thought I put a glass door down. I was about to scream at my computer screen. No, I wouldn't do that. But I was yeah, I thought I messed up. Taking shape, getting there. We're getting there. Oh, you need a crowbar for this. Not a. And here's this is going to be my airlock for my greenhouse. I'm going to set up an advanced airlock. It's going to be automatic. I'm not going to manually mess around with, I'm not going to take the risk of doing a manual airlock. If I stuff up with the vacuum room, I can just vacuum it out again. It's not a problem. So as you can see, I need to finish off the rest of these windows at the roof. I need a ton of plastic to fill all these in and a ton of glass. I've already got a lot of glass. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. But yeah, the greenhouse is looking good. I'm going to run these
Waste tank critical.
Oh god.
Temperature 5.
I'm going to run these X pipes through here, stick some wall coolers on these walls.
Waste tank caution.
I'm going to have some carbon dioxide pipe come out and to feed. Oh gosh. Carbon dioxide pipe is going to come out there and feed this greenhouse. So it's getting there. It's getting there. It's not bad. Not bad. I'm just going to weld these so that doesn't happen again. And top up my oxygen tank really quickly.
Power low.
Let's get this thing chopped up.
Critical.
That's good, and I'm going to use this as a waste tank. I'll do that straight away. And yeah.
Health critical.
Oh, quiet. I need water. I need everything. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm just going to hit this here like this. I'm going to point at this door here. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to partially point at the pressure console and the door. And I'm going to stop the episode here. Thanks for watching. I hope you you enjoyed yourselves. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.